Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope all is well and you're doing a-okay. Hope the event is going well, and welcome to November for this month's game of the month event, where we are showcasing new games. Now, originally, I wanted to show the new Terminator 2D No Fate game, because I saw it, MG saw it, a couple of people in the community that saw it and thought it was awesome. It looked great, looked fantastic, and I wanted to give it a go, but the game got pushed back because of reasons I'm not going to get into it on here. But it's basically they instead of them shipping a the game itself is not behind. Is just everything in the collector's editions, I guess, would be behind, and they don't want to make it unfair for everybody. So they're just not shipping anything out until they get everything right and ready for everybody, all the collector's editions and all that stuff together. So I forgot I had pre-ordered this, and this actually officially comes out on the 29th, but because I pre-ordered the deluxe edition, I got early access. And on that note, I would like to welcome you to The Outer Worlds 2. The first one is a great game, is made by a great company that if you're fans of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, Obsidian, they made The Outer Worlds, and the game was fucking fantastic. I bought it on Xbox, I bought it on PlayStation 4, and then a free version came out, the updated version came out for the PS5, and I bought that on there, and I'm playing that as well. And I'm actually going to go back and finish it, because the one thing I never did do was finish all the DLC for Outer Worlds 1, so I actually do want to go back and finish the DLC for that. But yeah, I pre-ordered as soon as I was able to pre-order Outer Worlds 2. Immediate pre-order, because this is I love the company. They make great shit, and they know how to do the open world shooter with traits and things, just like with New Vegas. Like, New Vegas is my favorite Fallout game of all time. It's just hands down. I don't care how buggy it is. When I play the game, I don't play it with any updates or any mods. I play it straight, crashes and all the BS, because I love it. Will I play with updated stuff and different mods? Absolutely. When? I don't know, because I love it how it is, even for all the janky shit. I did stream New Vegas a while ago, before the announcement of the Fallout series, and then it picked back up. And if you were watching the streams then, I was saving like every 30 minutes or earlier because of the crashes. It was ridiculous, but it was needed. Now, I did skip, there is a small little intro video, and I skipped the whole character creation because yeah, I did sit here for quite some time, a good 20-30 minutes, looking at everything, and I didn't want half my video being character creation simulator. So I just picked all my stuff, and I'm going to pick up here. Intro video isn't really anything crazy, but towards the end of the video, I will save back out, just go through the intro, the beginning video, so you can see the shit. But yeah, this is my first time playing it. I literally just downloaded it last night. I opened it, looked through it a little bit, and as I was looking, I was just tired as hell and fell asleep, and so decided to redo it. So yeah, so you're about to experience my first time playing this on a PC. I don't really do a lot of shooters and stuff on PC. I normally play it on console, so this is my first time actually playing a game like this on PC. So it's going to be fun. You're going to definitely noticed my shortcomings on PC gaming. But yeah, look at your boy, red hair and all. Damn, red hair, red eyes. Damn, I look sexy. All right, let's get it. And we're playing this on normal. I am not that insane. I am all the way good. However, I feel that they will come out with a survival mode because the first one has a survival mode, just like New Vegas did. I haven't played the survival mode because I feel that the survival mode on Outer Worlds is ridiculously intense, and I'm 50-50 on that type of challenge. But I might go back and play it. But the type of character I'm playing now on the first one, if I said New Vegas, I felt like I said New Vegas. If I did, I'm going to say Outer Worlds 1. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Run it back. I was referencing New Vegas. I swear I felt like I called this New Vegas. But nah, like New Vegas, there is a survival mode, which I was actually playing my last character on, I believe. Yeah, was I? Maybe? I don't remember. But I did play survival mode on New Vegas originally when I bought it. Like I platinumed that game quick on the when it came out for PS3. I loved it that much. I like played my first playthrough was survival, and I did it like a freaking idiot, but I managed and I muscled through it. But I don't see a survival mode here, but I feel like they might add it within an update or at some point in time. Cause I'm thinking they want people to get to understand the changes, because as I was going through the settings earlier, I did see that there's a third person of view. The first one did not have third person. So I'm like, oh, okay, now I understand why they're letting you be extra detailed with your character creation, because the first one, not so much. So yeah, let's get it. Normal, because I'm chilling.
Ah, Commander. My favorite agent at striking fear of the law into the purveyors of oppression and corruption while waving our standard high. Unfortunately, this mission is of a more clandestine nature than your usual assignment, but it is of the utmost urgency and importance. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain triple top secret classified, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. For now, we have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No surveillance, no spreading justice, no imposition of righteousness. Hence, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident.
Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. I know you will not fail us. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Oh, all right, bet. Suicide mission. Got you. Lovely. All right.
Commander, hey, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
A device now.
This is a test. The TTD devices operate by speeding up the subject's perception of time. Or is it slowing? You know, I can never get that right. Everything just moves slower. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
Wow, they changed that up. Okay, so in the first one, basically, your character was part of a group of people that was supposed to go into suspended hibernation to go to another planet to colonize it light years away. Something happens, and basically that whole entire ship gets left, just left in the space. Everybody is left there to die because the company behind it did not want people to know about their shortcomings. But the professor in the first one was like, basically, nah, F that. I'm not letting all these people die, because there were scientists, teachers, like there were a lot of smart people on this ship that could have helped save and shape humanity for the better. But the corporation decided to leave them out there. And the professor is there to help you, and then once to save everybody. So when you come out of hibernation and all that, because everything that happened, you were in suspended hibernation for so long, the tactical time dilation was an ability that your character could use. It was just automatic. So, but now it's a device. I'm like, okay, that's funky. That's real funky. Simulate.
Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
What are they telling you? Why are you asking? Like, why are you asking anyone else how to run your life? Well, this legend's got more. Nah, I'm not gonna be an asshole about it.
Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think? Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway,
this will be
thanks for giving me
remembered.
the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth.
So I gotta be careful with what I say and
I know
do.
you like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
All right, I feel that my border is hiding some things towards the bottom, so I will be removing this border just like that. No, I'm playing. But yeah, yeah, in the first one, you made a decision, like, there was no this will be remembered thing, so this, okay. So yeah, I gotta be more cautious with what I say.
Call should come through at the console.
All right now. Oh no, I gotta fix that. Cause I'm not. Yeah, no, hold on. Skirt. Yeah, I'm not. Controls. Gameplay. How do I change my keys? Definitely gotta change the keys. Cause I have to do the slide. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it, bruv. Now, if I gotta hook up a controller to this thing, I damn sure will. Control. Oh shit. Well, oh, never mind. I'm blind as hell. Edit key bindings right in front of my face. See, I wear glasses, but they don't work right. Sprint. Oh, time out. Screw. Thumb mouse is currently equipped to quick melee. Oh, I bet. So, shit. Accept that. I'll deal with this sprint on the shift bar. I'll deal with that. Okay, I can deal with that. Sorry about that, y'all. I apologize. Shit. I did not take either of those. What the hell going on down here? I'm being nosy. Oh shit. Oh, that's the door that's jammed. Aha! See? Good. Good for being nosy. There you go. All right now. There's sorts of handbook. Organization. Wow, you just frequently give orders. Okay. While agents frequently receive the orders as specific set of actions from the local Earth Doctor, system headquarters in the form of eighth-way video messages, sometimes directly from the chief of special operations, accompanied by a well-timed brief that they also can receive new missions in the field from other agents as well as appeals from private citizens. While these latter missions may contain a few well-detailed elements, they are often vague and poorly worded sometimes, even containing spelling and grammar mistakes. Agents should expect to use their best judgment in their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a sentence may not be able to spell malfection, but an agent is expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. I ain't filing shit. These are all different guidelines and shit. Alright, back now. Thought I said something more important. I ain't gonna do that shit. Not today, hombre. I got shit to do.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
How do I meet with a fucking S to your face? I'm trying to talk to you, homie.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, Once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
She was say remove on the penalty was close to the death. I just saw it as a swift justice. All right, guys, I got that option because I did take the lawbringer background. That's something that I will discuss towards the end of the video. But there are different backgrounds and traits you can take that'll help / benefit you throughout the game. Just like earlier with the door, instead of me having to crawl through that crawl space, if I had the brawling trait or if I had engineer something like a point in engineering, I could have popped that door open instead of going through.
They actually are the exact opposite. They're just a cover. That whole story, the one about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
I see how see, I'm happy that they actually show, well, they do in the first one a bit, but I'm happy they show all the options. Like if you have like that trait or that point of skill, boom, you get that option, or whatever that is for the hacking option. But I have a trait for observation, so I get this one.
If that's true, you may very well find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there, which would be the smart play. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Damn, they sound kind of fucked up. Oh well, but I agree on
Hear
that
you
one.
loud and clear, Commander. Will do.
You'd better. You've no idea what I've sacrificed, and what I'm prepared to sacrifice still. I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I thought a team led by someone known for their respect of the law would be more disciplined than this.
Yeah, I wanted to take the leadership, but I was like, nah. Because the play style I like to play, I like to be a sniper in my first playthrough of any games. So I kind of set myself up for that. But this game fucking tests you out the rip with your choices, and I like that. I like that.
We shall see.
But I already
Since you
feel
are
like
the
this shit is
commanding
about to go
officer here,
foul.
I have no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
You need to shut the
Who?
fuck up.
Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeFreeze out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
I really feel like something's gonna go south already.
What was with all that back there with DeVries? You know I meant nothing by it, yet you dressed me down when she was in the wrong? Taking her side over me? thanks. That was weird, right? I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off.
See?
I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
Yeah, something's up. She feels it. She feels it too. Something's up.
Sure. Why should we be concerned about all the mystery in a forward agent whose gray matter is starting to leak from her ears?
Seriously though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it.
The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that, even Sandoval.
Nothing, if you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told.
And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters. Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
Fuck, no, I'm not.
We all gotta go sometime, Commander.
Oh, damn.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual.
Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of purple berry crunch?
Isn't it great? The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
Let's get back to it. So I think it should be. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely good to talk to everybody before going on the mission.
Awaiting docking procedures, Commander.
Well, that was something. She was different
Something's
than I
up.
remember her. But then she
feel
would be,
something's up.
wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct like at the end there. She ain't always been the most cuddly type, especially if she's got a lot on her mind, like now. Just wait. She's solid as they come. You just gotta get to know her. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me. Whatever you say, Commander.
For what it's worth, Commander, I think he did a fine job handling Pascal's impropriety with DeVries. Sooner she gets her head right, sooner our team's gonna be able to operate efficiently. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf. Way I see it, it's obvious that this mission presents yet another opportunity to bring a colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control. Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path. Obviously. It's not like we've not liberated colonies before this, and always for the greater benefit of everyone involved. Well, except for the deposed despots. It's always the same story with these places. These people. Without the rule of law, those with power go wild with it. What, are you turning into Pascal on me? We have something called principles. Discipline. Someone has to rule. We're obviously the best suited for the job. I suppose it was foolish to believe I could discuss the purity of our cause with you. Allow me to get back to my preparations, Commander.
Bitch, I was just asking you some questions. Man, I know. Man, fuck you. I was just asking you some questions. You wanted to be a bitch asshole about it. Man, fuck you. Has to.
Ready to move out, Commander.
I ain't got nothing to say. Fuck you. All right, I'm going to save it because I haven't saved it. I don't rely just on auto saves. Last time I did that, well, shit. I'll just leave it at that. I did have a helmet. Bam. Did I equip it? Oh, okay. Are there any guns or anything in there? Am I wrong? You didn't bother to really look. Guess not. Or at least not yet. The incognito navigation terminal. This already seems like this seems wrong. Like I don't like this. I had to talk on my flashlight. A flashlight in this one. Sweet.
Dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Beloved subjects, we all know that
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are...
Foundation of D. Arcadia founded by the intrepid visionary genius Alex Verrick, known today as our beloved matriarch. Thanks to her visionary invention of skid drive, she's gained the power and resources to form the colony of her dreams, a utopia where we want for nothing and together can achieve anything. And you, dear reader, are living in it. Upon her passing, on 2260, its sovereignty was passed into her son, Ruben Verrick, who further led Arcadia into prosperity. And in 2345, just 7 years ago, we welcomed our second sovereign, Alexander's grandson, Henry Verrick. Oh, okay.
A cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
That smell. Did a sprat get flash fried in here?
Yes, Sprat did get fried.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
No shit.
Expiring without permission. Return to your assigned duties, or demerits will be accrued.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
I have to read these later because no, I'm not trying to turn this into a reading simulator. Trying to get into a little bit of action
Cadet
here. You
1
feel me?
4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment?
What?
By the architect, you're one of those. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I chose the wrong option.
Sorry, I can't risk being sentimental. Forget I said that. It is my duty to report this. I'm sure the Arbiters will come get you out of there when they have the time. I have nothing to say to you. Leave me be.
Oh, alright, bet. Fuck that up. Alright. Oh.
The dirt on which it is built. Which
Guess
is
we gotta
each and
hand this one
every
around.
one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog.
A lot of y'all. Run, silly.
Can't waste no time reducing those necks to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
Scrap. Just trying to run. I'm like, why the hell am I not running? What the hell? No loot for me.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Well, that's dealt with. We should head on into the sector. Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Abar and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander. Everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
How do I holster my gun? Hold on. Okay, that's all thinking, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Agent Pascal? Ma'am? I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in this
Security ops is heavily guarded,
without
so be
bringing all
vigilant.
manner of chaos down.
You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Not getting shot, certainly.
That requires lockpicking, doesn't it? Oh, turret out.
Well, Ibarra, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
Plan's coming, honest. How about I,
oh, shit.
show you when we get to where we're going?
Yeah, try to be stealthy while looking dead in the face of a robot that can squeal on you. Possibly squeal on you. Guess that big red circle's the eyes in the sky. I'm taking it. Operations, maintenance, access. You are here. Go here. The access will provide you maintenance route. Until refreshment doesn't sound too good, though. Sounds like he ain't want no part of that.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. It's been dealt with.
You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Okay, what the hell does that mean? Leave that right alone. Leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Well, that means you're radioactive or something? I don't know. Oh shit. This is where I usually start saves coming. Just a little bit. Alright, run us to stealth enemies that see or hear you Build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of enemies. Line of sight or approaching too quickly to awaken and detect after gaining enough awareness. Enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain more awareness, they will investigate the area, the last heard or saw something again. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate the enemies can't spot you. Look for various perks or effects that make your footprint silent. Alright. Oh shit. Zero one. So I was trying to look and do something else. Let me slide back over here real quick.
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Guess I'm gonna be shanking some people up. Oh, all right, bet. So I have a mag lock, but I need. Okay, so I need London lock picking. Okay. Oh, all right, bet. Second order is cross the form, sneak attack. Most weapons allows you to use damage, prepare the attack. For weak spot hits or charge shot with certain guns. One-handed melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage in addition to their normal power attack range. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack damage on other weapons. Lovely. This is gonna be fun. Sorry, Woodwood. Don't want to do this to you, but I gotta do this to you. Yes, you know.
I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan.
What happened?
That's why I love my sovereign.
He's in the truck. He's on a car.
Have you seen Maori since their return? The state they're in, it saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
There's gotta be another way here. Oh, this is from the video. Ooh, I love how the blood is on the blade. That's awesome. Good for mental refreshment. Warren Jam director. It's freelance works a solution. Some personnel troubles overheard. Master review how changes in behavior efficiency after undergoing 6 months of mental refreshments. Surgery, considering the success, I wonder if it might be a viable option too. The rest of the prison to be abruptly abandoned. Put the blood over the hands and the blade. That is so freaking awesome. Oh, love it. I love it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, can't do that. I don't have any skills into hacking. Damn it. Oh. Mechanical noise has been partially dismantled, exposing a damaged hardware module. They test you early on all your decisions, Jesus, because I was just thinking about taking innovative. Oh man. I'm pretty sure Earth Doctorate cartridge. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. So that's something I'll read on another day. I'll come back and I'll run through this. Because I don't want to.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigated, it allowing you to sneak by, perform a sneak attack, alert enemies into trap. Distraction devices have a set range at which They can attract NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond. Oh, all right, good. Gotcha. No, what the fuck was that? Observation skill helps you detect hidden objects in the world that can be interacted to reveal helpful loot or information. When you see observation appear, it means something hidden is nearby that you should follow to reveal. So, man, that sounds like something I was about to get caught by something. I just heard everything slowing down and shit. What do I do? It started working, then it stopped. Oh, the compartment. Who this?
Some jobs are less worthy than others for me to let lie. We all are equal in the service of the sovereign.
Hear, hear. I don't care where I'm assigned. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is superlative. Thank the matriarch we don't live in one of those greed-driven corporatist colonies. Thinking never made anybody happy.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Questions are an addiction.
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible. We're on
route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
Oh, what? Oh, all right, bet. So that's a way to heal myself, I guess.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
See? Know it. Know it.
Beloved subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive.
Go on here. Bet I'm going to get locked in.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that? An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Abara. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Abara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area.
God damn it.
Attempting to move Agent Abara is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Abara to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the Skip Labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Oh, there it is. Alright, what reason for stealth now?
Is concerning.
Maybe the rush.
Enough of this wandering Terror might be lying in wait.
Agent Ibarra, please respond. Agent Ibarra, please respond. Alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal.
Shot the shit. I ain't gonna say shot the shit because you got literally blown the fuck up.
Sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember,
I'm not gonna kill you. You just stay right there, too. Later. Yes, I'm a loot goblin. Sue me. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad.
Hey, you there! Come over here! Get back here! I'm alerting the guards! We shall make you pay for this! Persist in tormenting me. Leave me! Until my final moments of lucidity.
Let your betters think for you. Our system is the best anyone has ever had. Sort of perfection is perfect. Our paradigm is ironclad.
Alright, yeah, I'm getting this one. It don't matter.
Disruptive influences! Pushing ahead! Bettering position! Hastening
Not good at missing keyboard yet.
Looks like they panicked. Minimizing exposure. Target reacquired. Resume. Maintaining, seeking cover. Protectorate in breaking for cover!
I was getting no gunfight. I was trying. Definitely was trying. I was getting no gunfight, no matter what.
out there. Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Excuse me, bitch. I'm gonna punch this fucking twat in the face. Later. I'm gonna come back to that later. What time is it? I got what time? Boom, because I was gonna pick that background too earlier. Jeez. See, they really test your choices.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is, and we're being tested. It is not our place to question!
No, there's three. You're not going to see them. Lucky. Oh. All right, bet. There's something over there. Knocked his ass out. All right, cool. Bet. Killed him? Hey, knockout? Slow knockout. All right.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab. DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy.
just injecting this dude into your freaking arm. This is like, ugh. Ugh. Oh, maybe something. Yeah, I'm not going that way. I'm sneaking around. I found this for a reason. It's here for a reason. Oh. You're a quick one. So
Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow.
We're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station, to determine the flaw.
Questions are an addiction.
Skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. But none of us.
Oh shit. I might be in trouble. Nah, I'm not in trouble.
What was... Huh. Back to it. I never questioned. Doubted.
Ooh, hello.
I am inclined to give chase.
There you are, you awful rascal.
I used it right this time. First time I messed up.
This paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve.
Have this off an irritation? Silence.
What?
Nope. Yeah, hello? Somehow. You know, you come in here, you're getting stabbed. Shit. Go that way. Shit.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I should have known better than to underestimate someone who will go to any length just to see justice done, no matter who gets hurt. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
Fucking knew something was going on. This fucking bitch. What's that going on? Why are you doing that? Hope whoever you're working with, PG very well for us in the directorate.
Let me put this simply. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
I actually hit space, I apologize. Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in scenarios. Answer my questions. All it doesn't know exactly is a obviously flawed grand plan.
I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
Why didn't we just do whatever this is before we even got here? And I was just gonna
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Yeah, man, essentially you're saying that now, so what if your math is wrong? Do you really want to take that chance? You want to kill us because of math. That's somehow more upsetting than betrayal. Did the math say I'm going to kill you because that's what's about to happen? Listen.
There is no too late.
I'm trying to be a little nice here.
This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Oh, you missed what?
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Fuck. Most of the damn crane couldn't even grab me right. Oh, that's my ship. Oh, my ship got off. My ship got off the damn. That's what's up. Huh. Oh, all right, bet.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
10 years?
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
I'm not changing nothing. I'm good.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia.
Really?
Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
The bitch is
Agent
alive?
DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regimen since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Huh. All right. So we're starting the game off with a flaw. That's a first. Usually you don't get flaws until you have to trigger something to get a flaw, and I don't know what triggered it. So like I don't know what triggered this. Like I didn't buy anything, but what I think it is, I think that might have triggered it, because when I opened the vending machine I didn't buy anything. That could be it. But flaws have a giver, like excuse me, sometimes if you pick a what was it in the first one, if you pick the flaw, you were able to pick an extra perk. But sometimes the flaws weren't really beneficial. Well, I won't say, I'm afraid that they're not beneficial, but like there was no real way to counter it. Like like there's certain ways to counter them depending on how you play your character. Like in the first one, like I was able to like I took some flaws as far as taking extra damage to certain types of damage, but I was able to counteract that with some mods and some other things I did to my character, you know what I'm saying? So depending on how you play, you can counteract or try to mitigate a flaw depending on what it is. Consumerism, you're the reason our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain, and you are more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. And also, if you pick a flaw, it's locked in. You cannot remove a flaw, so you have to be aware to what flaw you pick. And once you get a flaw, like once a flaw pops up, if you reject it, don't think it could pop up again. I have not attempted to try to pick it up again. Like in the first one, there were two flaws I purposely triggered because I knew I can counteract them and mitigate it as much as possible. But in this one, we're going to see. Effects minus 5% vendor prices, minus 10% sale value at vendors. So I get a 15% discount. If I'm reading this right, I get minus 15% discount, but when I sell anything, I lose 10% of what the original price could be. So while that does sound nice, I am not going to accept that because I do not know this game like that as of yet. Let's just take a look at the skills real quick. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you will earn a skill point to spend it on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises the skill up by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Word. So I have 2 points. Looking like a boss. Semi kinda. Weak spot damage. No. Damn. Alright. So before, how this worked was you got a certain amount of skill points. And just like Fallout, or where you get a certain amount of points based on your intelligence. But what is it, level, whatever, let's just say 10 skill points. You get 10 skill points and everything goes up to 100, but with the DLCs and the added levels, it bumped it up to 150 on the first one. You were able to, like, each main column had like subsections. Like for guns, in the first one you had small guns and small weapons and large weapons. So basically how well you did with hand cannons and pistols compared to sniper rifles, and sniper rifles compared to like machine guns and rocket launchers, grenade launchers, and things like that. And once you had to put points in, like when you put points into that one subject, it would bump up both categories up until level skill point 50. So once you get that skill up to 50, whichever skill gets to 50 first, then you had to individually put points into each subcategory. So like baseline, you can get both your small and your large weapon skill up to 50, and then once you hit 50, you have to choose which one you really wanted to put your points into. If you want to put the majority in the heavy weapons, or you want to put the majority in the small weapons, things like that. But this is completely different so far. Shit. Well, my guns and my observation is good for right now. I would like to put in lopping so I could pick stuff, and hacking so I could hack shit. I'm just gonna do that from the rip. That's just what's gonna be for right now. But can I put both of them? I can. Not gonna do that though. One to lock picking, one to hacking. So I can hack and lockpick shit. Going to my perks. Back. Fly. Yes, I accept. Perks. I was thinking perks. Every two level ups, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you acquire a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help you plan out your build on the perk screen. That's dope. So basically every 2 levels you can get a perk, like in Fallout. So every even level you can get a perk. But I like how they gated it, because they didn't gate it before. Like they did and they didn't gate it. They gated it to a point to where, like, okay, if like it was like 3 sections, like you had to spend this many amount of perk points in this section to get this section, and then you got to spend more points total to get in this section, or you gotta say this in this section. Like the first section, of course, the other 2 sections are locked out, so you had to spend a certain amount of points in those sections. And then once you unlock the second section, you don't have to go into the second section. You can keep spending into the first section to unlock the third section, and then you can completely skip over the third section and pick your perks in the third section. But that would be kind of stupid, because there's perks in the first section that bump up, that are better in the second section, and then when you get to the third section, it stacks whatever perks from the first and the second section to the third section, and you're dealing a shit ton of damage. You know what I'm saying? So that ideally, on my new playthrough on my on Outer Worlds 1, my melee character, I went she's two-handed. She's a two-handed melee user, and I went heavily into science because I wanted to reduce the amount of like tinkering costs and like repair costs and things like that, because that shit gets expensive. So I went basically damn near all into that. But then when I got to a point to where there's like certain science weapons you get, and I can upgrade them to a certain peak. I mean, the cost of it reaches it just to a certain point compared to every other weapon. It gets ridiculously expensive. But for any science weapons, it caps out at a point. So now, like, I got a 2-handed hammer that's above my level, because it just caps me at like $2,000 compared to it increasing over time, to where like on my main playthrough, I had one sniper rifle that I really liked, and I leveled it up to my level, and to continue to upgrade it, like it cost me into like the tens of thousands of dollars. It gets ridiculous. But I'm going to say that to say this, that the weapon I have is a scientific weapon, and there's only a certain amount of them in the game. You got to find them, which I found all of them. But this one is a 2-handed hammer that changes elements, and there's perks in the first tree, the second tree, and the third tree that stack science damage. So in the first tree it was this certain percent, and in this tree it was this certain percent, and in the third tree is this certain percent, and the stat buffs from the previous 2 trees stack. So like I'm basically 2-hitting certain enemies and then 1-hitting others, you know what I'm saying? So, and on top of the other perks, like if I kill an enemy in the first one, if I kill an enemy, my next hit is a guaranteed critical. So if I just kill a low end, like a little minor enemy, kill him, boom, my next swing is an automatic critical. So if I hold the trigger down, and it's going to be a power attack, and I use that power attack on an enemy's weak spot, to which I do extra damage to weak spots on that character, I'm dealing a shit ton of damage. And that's without all the extra buffs that I'm going, like when I get her to a certain level, I'll be able to stack buffs on top of myself whenever I use the inhaler, like the inhaler you saw me use earlier when I was getting shot up. That's in the first one as well. But what I noticed in that one, let me go back real quick. They're green under my health bar. if you look at it, it was a green health, like a green bar that popped up. I guess is what I was seeing is called, I guess, toxicity something or other. I guess you can't spam healing, so I guess if you use it too much, something happens. I haven't figured it. I'm going to figure it out later on. But in the first one, that's non-existent. You can spam it all you want, so you keep stacking, you can keep healing and stacking your buffs on yourself over and over and over again in the first one. So they kind of reduce that because you could make some OP ass characters. It gets ridiculous. I'll go back to my character, my perks. Let me look at I'm looking at perks right now. So I can pick one perk. Favorites available. I have 9 available out of so there's 83 that I can't pick. 9, so there's 92 perks total. If my math is right. I'm bad at math. So 89. Yeah, 92. Huzzah! Alright. Bullet shields. You gain bonus damage resistance to max health, but enemies are more likely to target you over your companions. Absolutely not. Trophy hunter, you gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chance is increased against strong enemies such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. 5 critical chance plus 5 chance against strong. Point blank artists, damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols is increased against targets within 10 meters, but less above that distance. Weapon also, the weapon also gains extreme damage. But that's shotguns, SMGs, pistols. That's up close though. That's up close. I ain't trying to get up close like that. Manual reset. You can hack into all commands face some person to restart, just temporarily disabling him. You can reset underworld, sneaking. That sounds good. Treasure hunter. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits or crafting materials. That's lovely. Pickpocket. Gain the ability to pickpockets. Pickpocketing can be activated when crouching to unaware humans and having enough lockpicking skill. Awesome. Sharpshooter. Love it. Marksman assault and sniper rifle. Rifles deal increased damage at distances 20 meters plus, but less below that distance. Sneak damage for these weapons are increased. I love it. So I'm probably going to take that and that at some point. So when I gotta get up and close, shoddy SMG, pistol, blam blam, long range, boom boom, I'm Gucci. Commando, I get the additionals. Lot. And ninja, while sprinting or sliding, incoming attacks against you have increased chance to be outright avoided, increasing your evasion. This is increased further when in light or medium armor. Word. I'm gonna pick that at some point, but that's our now. Just gonna go with that. Go with that at some point. I'm definitely going to go with that. But for right now, you know what? No. I'm going to go with this right now. Put that in there later. I'm going to go with this now. But there's no point because I don't have another weapon to use. Man, I'm going to go sharpshooter. So I want to do more damage with rifles and shit. Bam! I want to shoot you in the face. And I want to make it hurt. Bam! All right, sharpshooter, boom. All right, I'm going to save here because it's getting close to the 2-hour mark. Yeah, I'm going to save this here. I'm going to redo that mission anyway because I'm going to go back and read all those journals and stuff. But I am going to start the intro again. As like I said, I was going to show you real quick.
Went with the normal difficulty, huh? That'd be my pick for a first playthrough. Nice to see someone with some sense around here for once.
Wow, smart ass.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments, the Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Gotta love it. A game about capitalism, right? All right, so let's go over this real quick because time's getting close. But these are the backgrounds you have. I'm not going to read all of them, but pick your background. I guess it's going to affect you through the game, as you saw on that one whiteboard. If I would have had the professor background, I could figure out what the hell that was going on. So that's going to be another playthrough at some point. So I'm just going to click that for right now. Then go to traits. Boom. These are all the traits that you have. Now, Brawny, I could have used that to crack open the door earlier. Innovative, I could have used that to change the directive of the mechs, or that one particular mech that I found in the room. I had lucky, fortunate enough I was able to use that, and I just hit some random ass buttons and I knocked that dude out, or he died, whichever way. Woo. There's a whole bunch of different ones that you can choose, and it helps you out. Now, something that's new that I figured out, because I picked two. I had a negative trait, and yeah, so if I'm going to play, depending on the playthrough, out of the 12 skills, so I got to lock 5 of the 12 skills that I will never be able to use again. So if I'm playing a particular playthrough where I know I'm not going to be using something, this would be very useful. So I'll just pick that for right now. I'm going to go to skills. I have to lock 5 skills that I'm not going to use. So this will be good. So if I'm not going to play a melee character, I'm not using that. Not using that. See, this is where it gets hard, because for melee, if I'm doing two-handed, I'm definitely using that. That's gonna be a shit ton of damage. Science, depending on what the gadgets is. Observation, that was looking good. But this is where, again, it gets really difficult. So with engineering, I could have gotten through that door, or I could have did something with the mech. Like I could have hacked something. Something kind of, one of the part of the conversations earlier was a hacking thing. Or I could have gotten that card from out of that, there's a picture right here that I could have gotten that card out of that machine. I think that's it. Might be another one, but there are a whole bunch of different things you can do, you can choose from, and depends on how you're going to play your game. But yeah, I'm not going through all that, but ladies and gentlemen, I greatly appreciate you. You have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the GotM, or if this is starting off the GotM, I hope you enjoyed the start, and enjoy the rest of the show. We shall see. And as always, be safe, stay blessed, stay humble. You take care of yourself. And for those who celebrate, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving next week. You dig? Deuces.